I'm just a girl from Chicago.
Did you abandon your artist to do movies? Like basically, like just kind of left them hanging to go chase your dreams.
No, I let them all go before. No, no, no.
Explain that. Sound like abandonment.
No. No, listen. No, before I did one movie, before I wrote a movie,
Okay.
I let every artist go.
Oh, so you wasn't actively managing
I
when
wasn't.
you started?
Yeah,
movies.
I wasn't
Okay.
managing. I told everybody. I said, look, I don't want to do music no more or fuck with artists because they was online. You know, they get upset if one artist get a little more attention or you do something for this artist and
Become
don't do it for them.
competition.
But at the end of the day, it's like with any, even at home, you might have two kids. You know, this kid need a little more attention because he's fucking up right here. You got it under
It's gonna
control.
make the other kid a little jealous, and yeah.
You know, so
Yeah,
I was
I really-
dealing with a lot of that. So I got to the point to what the y'all grown mother. I'm done with this shit.
I'm just a girl from Chicago. What they say we guilty for, they give us a trial. Granny say I'm innocent, trust in the Bible, but I trust in survival. Just a girl from Chicago.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm just a girl from Chicago. And today I got with me the big homie Bo Deal. How you coming, gang?
I'm good. What's happening?
So the Trenches Tyler Perry.
Hey,
Lil
you know.
Spike Lee.
you
feel me?
know.
We got the biggest in the building on the couch today, for sure.
No,
Thank
thanks
you
for
for
having
coming and sitting down with me, man. It's a pleasure.
me. No, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
But before we start the interview, I gotta say my disclaimer. Everything we say on this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not get yourself in a situation it's gonna be hard to get out of about something I said. Code grade.
No, that's a fact.
You feel me? How you coming?
I'm coming the same way.
For sure. But for the people who don't know, you tell them who you are, where you from.
Man, Big Boss Bo Deal. Everybody know, man, North Pole represent. Everybody think I'm from out west, but really I'm from the Pole. But I put in a
Okay.
lot of work out west, so you know what I'm saying? I just, represent the city. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
sure.
Former artist, manager, RTS, filmmaker, that you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
all
Nigga
that, all
representing the
that.
city the right way, you know?
For sure. In our era, when we hear North Pole, we think of Pappy. You feel me? So that's back that way, like
Yeah. Actually, we from
Sunnyside and all that.
yeah, that was from uptown. I'm from really Albany Park, but we migrated to uptown. So Pappy and them, like, you know what I'm saying, they was on the other side.
For sure.
We on the other side of it.
For sure. And y'all two different eras. Back in your
For sure.
eras, y'all had the buildings, you feel me, projects.
Yeah.
So if the buildings weren't torn down, what you think Chicago would be like today, better or worse?
I think it'd be better. I think it got worse because once they tore down the projects and took all the structure off the streets, they started moving these people into other people's areas and other
Okay.
people's neighborhoods, and they figure out they gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? These people, like, they ain't from over here, and it just created that.
So it
The
became
friction.
about like territory
For
and
sure.
turf wars and all that.
sure.
For sure. Now, like, you still stay in Chicago? Or I
Yeah,
know you
without
work in
a doubt, I ain't
Chicago,
going
you
nowhere.
Still in the rack. Okay, so you in your past life, you did time and you feel me, you was kind of looked at like a gang leader. You feel me? Nah, I ain't gonna say a gang leader. We don't want the feds doing those
Right,
things.
right.
You feel me? You was one of them niggas.
That,
about-
yeah,
you
for
feel
sure,
me?
for
On
sure. They done
post-
put it on the front page of the paper, Sun Times,
so it's
and all
been
that shit. So
publicized
been
as a gang
publicized,
leader.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so what's the transition now? Like, you still gotta look over your shoulder? Is it like kind of died down with time? How that treating?
I think now I don't, you know, coming from where we come from, you're gonna always be cautious and aware of your surroundings. But the majority of the people that when I was coming up, they didn't change their life or doing life or dead. You know what I'm saying? So the ones, if you was blessed to be here at my age, then that's a blessing. I don't think
Yeah.
nobody willing to throw their life away for some shit that happened 20, 30 years ago.
For
but
sure.
I will defend myself and give your ass what you looking for.
So you
But I
gotta,
don't want that, though.
you gotta keep in your back of your mind because people don't forget. But like
For
you say,
sure.
at this point, people got grandkids. All
Yeah,
types
for
of stuff. Now,
sure.
Ain't nobody think
And I
about
done
that.
helped so many people, even on the other side. Like,
For sure.
that's what I do, even like with the films. A lot of my little shorties be upset because I be fucking with they so-called ops. And like I tell them, man, when is enough? Like, I don't let no shorties dictate my pace.
Sure.
I never had. That's why I always been a leader. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I can't even tell you what a drink tastes like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Never. So anything I did it. I knew what the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So, and everybody know I done been to the joint for popping my own gun. I done hustled. I done did whatever you name. I done did it. You know what I'm saying? And I overcame it. So I'm on a different path. I'm trying to show motherfuckers that the way we was taught and brought up was a bunch of bullshit.
Okay, so like navigate me through that, cause I'm trying to do that, and it's hard doing that in Iraq. Staying neutral, you feel me? Just genuinely rocking with everybody, not really trying to associate yourself with nobody beef. Like, how you kind of navigate that in the city?
Well, it was hard at first because initially, I'm from the pole, right? But we migrated out west, so we was out west doing our thing. I didn't know shit about no GD or BD war. I never was at war with no GDs. Up north, we was at war with the GDs, but out west, we was more so into it with other vice lord nations, branches. And shit. So I didn't know nothing about no GD, BD.
Okay, so there's a lot of internal stuff going on back then.
Yeah, for sure. But when I started helping Keith and Dirk and them, I saw Duck and them doing their thing, and I helped them. So Dirk and them kind of had a problem with.
Also, Bo Deal wasn't a part of blackballing the GDs.
No, hell no, hell no, no. I helped. If you go look back, Lil JoJo, I had shit with him. I brought Duck, Cash, you name them, P Rico and them, all of them. But I also helped. I put Dirk with French Montana. He met them at my studio.
Yeah.
I brought Walker to Keith crib when he did that song Murder with me, him and Keith. I helped.
Oh yeah, you did, and you
yeah.
slid.
I helped a lot of. I helped all.
Matter of fact, that's what I knew you from the song. When I seen we doing movies, I'm like, 'cause I ain't old enough to know about acoustic conflict, but I'm like, hold on, that dude had slid on that song, so now. So it was like, yeah.
So I helped all of them, Fredo and them, all them shorties. Like, I genuinely wanted to see the shorties come up and do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Not throw their life away. Like I told them, y'all in a position to make millions and change your life and your people's life. What you gonna throw it away over some bullshit? You know what I'm saying?
But like you say, in the beginning, it was hard. Kind of tell me, if you can, about a time or a situation where you kind of did get some backlash, maybe from situation.
Yeah, I got a song called I'm a Op, right?
Okay.
And I made the song because when I started helping Dirk and them started feeling like I was a op. So I'm like, well, nigga, I am a op then. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm old enough to be some of y'all daddy. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck do I look like getting in the middle of y'all shit? And then once they saw that it was genuine, that's when they started saying, no, the big homie don't be, you know what I'm saying? He really ain't picking no side. He really trying to help all us. Even the brothers from 600, the only people that I could say that I didn't really help and they still respect me because they knew what I was doing was the No Limbs. Like Herbo and them, they had their own shit going, their own movement. But I still respected what they was doing. They still respect me and what I do. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, I done had a hand in helping them to some extent.
So it's basically just about like staying consistent, like
staying consistent and not let time will tell, and you can't let nobody dictate your pace. So even when they get upset, you got to keep going, and they'll get it. And then they know I ain't no, like, they know I do whatever the fuck you want to do too.
So,
like, I am still who I am.
Kind of give people a different perspective too, and it's like if you a goofy, it's like, yo, goof ass just trying to catch clout, or you trying to ride whatever way. But when people know like you really solid, you really one of them.
For sure.
So it'd be like they have a different perspective on it for sure.
For sure.
For sure. Like I say, I'm dealing with a little bit of that because these kids nowadays, the YNs, they all into it with each other.
Yeah.
I be trying to just shine light on everybody. I don't know, let alone care about what y'all got going on. Like, y'all kids to me. So, but you can't get caught up in it. They be feeling like you, like, what you got going on? Because, like, you show love to them. They feel like y'all locked in, and they see you on the other side showing love. They, hold on, what you got going on?
And listen,
try to backdoor me, like,
exactly. And that's another thing. Ain't now no side ever asked me about the other side.
For sure.
If they ever did that, I wouldn't fuck with them because I got my name.
Putting me in it.
For sure.
For sure. That's respect. For sure. I think that's important too. Like, if you is going to be on other side, still have boundaries, you feel me? You got to still know. And then you got to know who to kick it with on that side, because everybody some people be neutral with the Pusha piece, but some people still be on the BS. You feel me? So you can't be with somebody, then the next day they dissing and they doing all this. It's like, come on, you kind of putting me in your mess now.
For
So
sure.
I watch what I deal with them type of like what they attached to too.
You have to watch
So-
that too. But like I've been doing it for so long, they know I ain't like I wouldn't give you ask the brothers from 051 to 757 or even ask Tay Savage and them, and they know. I tell them before, hey, I fuck with Blood and them, and I fuck with Blood and them, I fuck with OBN and them, I fuck with the city.
with the whole
And they,
rack.
and they be like, nah, we get it. We know what you doing, big
So,
homie. So
and
we
it
respect
make the whole rack fuck with you. Like you feel like you say
For
you
sure.
got a lot of respect, you got a lot of love, cause everybody see that. Like you said, and it's been so much time. Like you was one of the first ones
For
to
sure.
really push peace in the city.
That's a
And
fact.
you feel me? Bring everybody
J
together.
Man tell everybody. He always be like, bro, I wouldn't give up with nobody. So I was the first nigga that was doing that shit and going from hood to hood.
What inspired you to do that?
Just watching the system, watching how we came up, and then going through all them jails. Like a lot of the niggas that we was at war with, I did time with a nigga that I shot. So we end up in the same joint.
And you realize,
then-
like, damn, we all in the
We
same
all
spot.
in the same
It's
spot.
all
And
trap.
then they tell you, when we was coming through the jails, you keep the streets in the streets.
For sure.
So when we got there, we realized, man, this nigga cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's real niggas on every side, just like it's fake niggas and stool pigeons. and
People
everything.
outside don't get that because it was a video that had went viral. Rondo 600 and the dude that was doing time was fighting the case for killing
LA.
LA Capone.
I seen that.
People seen him on the deck and it was a big thing outside. Like everybody been in jail. No, in jail, that's jail. Like, but we not finna go to the hole. We not finna mess the deck up. Big homie now probably gonna roll you. Everybody finna have to go in there. If their phone was gone, like you gotta play politics in jail. A lot
sure.
of people don't get that. So
Sure.
for sure. Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm just a girl from Chicago. And you can get your official Just a Girl from Chicago merch available in women and men. I love girls from Chicago. Yeah, we got couples, his and hers. Get you one. Take pictures, tag me in them, and we got them in multiple different colors. You can get it at I'mJustAGirlFromChicago.com. Tap in. You spoke on you been a vice lord. You been in any of them jail riots? Because they used to beat the hell out of y'all in them riots I done heard about. You got hit with a couple of sticks and shit?
Hey, when the deck go up,
Yeah, the deck go up.
Hell yeah,
So-
hell yeah, hell yeah,
Now,
hell yeah, for sure.
what that be about? Because they say, like you say, you leave the streets and when the riots go up, it's pretty much it's a racial war, right? It's like all the blacks against the Mexicans, or is it gang?
That's
riots?
in the feds.
Okay.
In the jails, the brothers and the folks and shit like that. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? When
so
the
the
deck go
game,
up.
like yeah,
It be
but in the
gang
feds,
shit.
it be
The
racial.
feds
war.
to be racial. Hell yeah, you gotta. The brothers gotta stick together like the Mexicans and
Yeah,
all
because
them
it's coming from like normally when you in state jail, it's like all the surrounding counties, so you pretty much got the same type of gangs. But when you
for
in the
sure.
feds, you got people coming from all over the
different cities,
United
different
States.
states. Yeah,
so
for
it's
sure.
Bloods, BDs. It don't really matter about no gang at
Nah.
that point. We black.
We
look,
black,
gotta
we
stand
together.
For sure, for sure. Another thing, but they say like in jail, the difference between like Latinos when they get to jail, they supply with stuff like that. They giving shade, they giving food, like they look out for each other. They was saying like with the blacks, they don't really do that. Is that true?
But in the coming through the state jail, when I come through, the brothers come through, we had a care package for them.
Okay. So they
They
do
should-
that. Yeah, ain't
yeah,
no
for
race
sure.
thing. Yeah, they try to make it seem like in jail, black people don't stick together. type shit.
Nah,
But
the
is it
mob,
be don't do it be about them being black? Do it be about you one of the guys? You feel
It
me?
be
You gonna
about
count.
it be about the guys.
You
You
gonna
gonna
count.
count. You know what I'm saying? That's one of ours. Make sure he's straight.
Straight
It ain't the race thing. It's the mob. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
You're part of here. No, where your people at? Oh, they over there.
For
So you
sure.
know, everybody
sure.
take care of their people.
Now back with the what you were saying, like you seen firsthand, like the FBG, OTL, Lil Durk decide the beef. In your opinion, do you feel like Durk's success, like as he got bigger and the BDs got bigger, it did kind of blackball the GDs and kind of stunt their growth a little bit?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, because don't nobody want to go against the powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like Dirk and them was the biggest, Sosa and them was the biggest artist in the world at the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, naturally, people in the other cities and states, they want to be attached themselves to what's moving. You know what I'm saying? So, without a doubt, I mean,
Now,
and
watching up close and personal with Duck career, how you think he was able to kind of still break those barriers. Before his death, he kind of was getting to that point where he was kind of going mainstream. Through all them challenges, how you think he was still able to accomplish that?
Just staying consistent, staying working, because you got to realize, even though Dirk and them the biggest, it's the city. The world is full of GDs and gangsters. So somebody got to root for the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? So Duck was like their voice. You know, so if he stayed consistent, he was gonna break through, and eventually that's what he did.
For sure. People don't understand the importance of staying consistent. Sometimes you gotta stay consistent for 10, 15 years, you feel, without looking like nothing gonna happen. But just that takes a lot of faith. You gotta have faith in yourself, faith in God, for sure.
No, that's a fact.
Great. Real talk. Which in your perspective, what's changed in Chicago? Like with this new thing with the YNs, the ops back in your day, you feel me? Y'all probably want to call YNs, but y'all had y'all own way. Like, what you think is the difference from then and now?
I think the difference is ain't no structure, right? I knew when I was coming up, if I did something bogus, I was gonna get violated.
Right.
Niggas that came up with us, we done violated a bunch of brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You get in compliance. These the laws, rules, and regulations for over here. So if you don't honor that or follow that, we're gonna put you on the wall and make you get in compliance. Then they got to the point to where they took all the structure, right? So now it's no structure. Shorties run wild. They do what they want to do. Then it come from Dirk now, and I ain't gonna say Dirk, but I mean that generation. You know what I'm saying? The drill era, to where they tell you, I ain't got no big homies, right?
Sure.
We do what we want to do. Then it come down to the generation up under them who like, I ain't got no big homies neither. We do what the fuck we want to do. We ain't honoring nothing. We ain't honoring none of that. You can't tell us nothing. You come trying to touch something over here, we gonna burn your ass.
Break down the structure over the decade. Breaking down.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. If you don't have nobody who been through it that you can look up to, that can advise you, you gonna crash. You gonna crash and burn. I always looked up to the OGs. When I was a shorty, I had 5 Universal stars at 17 years old. I had the whole
one of them niggas.
I had the whole north side, from the Greens, from Hudson, over in the Greens, Marshallfield Gardens, all the way back north. I was the chief for that. That's a fact. I say it all day long. Can't nobody take that away from me.
Period.
So I had that at 17, but I always looked up to the older niggas. I watched how they moved. I took the shit that they did that I liked, and I took that, but the things that I didn't like, that I saw bogus, I stayed away from. And that made the people respect me, because I wasn't one of them chiefs that say, you go down there, y'all go down there and shoot that up. I was on the front line with
you. You ain't gonna tell nobody to do what you wouldn't do yourself.
I wouldn't do. I was with them on house arrest. Like, on house arrest, we going down here handling business. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. But so, Crucial Conflict, what made you want to start getting into music?
Inspired by Crucial Conflict. Well, Crucial Conflict was doing music before. You know, they're my older brother. They older.
Okay.
But they was doing music. We was sliding to like Desperado and Showdown and all that shit. We putting in work to they shit. I saw them doing what they was doing. I really wasn't inspired to do music. What inspired me to do music was Bump.
Bump J?
Bump J. Okay. Bump J inspired me to do music, because he was talking that shit that I could relate to.
Because, you know, that's before my time. I ain't familiar with all that.
Bump was the man. What? Yeah. Bump? Hell yeah. Bump was the chief
His
of
name
Chicago.
Still hold, like, weight today. Like, you hear Bump J, it's like, I can't put a face to him. I don't know, but like, when you hear his name, you just know who he is, but I don't really know who he is.
Right. No, Bump J, little light skin, they had the Goon Squad. They was putting in work. Bump kicked the doors in for that gangster shit, like what we was doing. So like all that opposition talk and all that, Bump was talking that shit first. Sure. And that opened the door for niggas like me and LEP and shit like that. The Bogus Boys. You don't know nothing about them neither.
Nah, my daddy do. When I told my daddy I was filming with Bo Deal, he was like, from Crucial Conflict, you talking about that? What? Oh yeah.
But I ain't from Crucial Conflict though.
Okay, so what's the thing with Crucial Conflict? Well, okay, was that like you ain't got nothing.
I don't got nothing to do with Crucial Conflict.
I don't know what that. Okay, was y'all competitors back then?
No, they was like my big brothers.
That was a different era from you, huh?
It was Crucial Conflict, Do or Die, Psychodrama, Snipers, all of them. They Triple Darkness. They was a whole different We came after them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now back then, did y'all have rap beefs? When y'all had y'all rap beefs, was it just rap beefs, or did it get ugly like you see today?
It was starting to get ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like it started on wax, but then a couple niggas dissed me, and we want to see if you mean that. So we done went up to some shows and fucked niggas up and shot some shit up. Like this all documented. It all happened after
so like
more than 7 years ago. I can talk about it.
It's covered by statute of limitations.
for
This
sure.
is a screenwriter. You hear me? On Code of Grade. We talking
sure.
about the past, the history.
Yeah,
Don't
for sure.
upgrade.
So we did all that, you know what I'm saying? So it was starting in like Sly Polaroid, them, he hit me, a nigga dissed me. Sly hit me like, yeah, I heard this song, nigga diss you, bro. You can, and next 5 weeks, so we go look where his show at. We at his next show. You know what I'm saying? So it started then, but it wasn't a bodies like, see, it's a difference between a rap beef and hood beef.
Right.
We wasn't dissing niggas who we was at war with because we kept that in the street. It was rap shit.
So maybe is that kind of like the difference today when you see these
For
rap
sure.
beef is because you actually got real niggas in the streets that's real hoods and it's real blood shit. Now they blowing up for rapping. So it's like they living like a double lifestyle.
That's exactly
type.
what it is.
So when you hear them dissing the dead, they dissing real opposed to we might just be saying we rap better than y'all or we fresh than y'all, we got more hoes than y'all, we got more money than y'all. Now it's like y'all talking about a nigga that just got killed and he was with him every day, all day. It's more personal for sure.
Yeah, that's what it is.
On my soul. Now, speaking on Bump J, hold on, I say Bump J arguably that Arab's Chief Keef. What would his career be without? Okay, hold on. It was told Bump J got locked up for a bank robbery.
Yeah, for a bank robbery.
Okay, so what would his career be right now if it wasn't for the bank robbery? In your opinion?
Bump would still be Bump. Bump was that nigga.
Okay,
He's still that nigga. He'd have been if he wasn't gone for those years. He'd have been way bigger than what he is now.
Okay, so he was like, kind of like going up. Well, he was already at like a peak, and then he went to jail for some time.
He was at a peak, and then he started going down. Then he started coming up, and then went coming back up. Then he went to jail, so it kind of stagnated that growth.
What about you when you had did your time? Was it like at your peak, or was it when you was in the bullshit and then you decided to stop, or was it like you had stopped and then found yourself back in a situation with the jail?
I never was rapping before I went to jail.
Okay.
I started rapping when I went to jail.
Okay.
And then I came home. We shot a DVD. Ended up somebody got the DVD at 106 and Park.
Okay.
So I ended up on Freestyle Friday for a month and a half, the champion on that. And then I got linked in with Waka and Gucci. So then Waka brought me on with BSM. I got plugged with Yo Gotti and started fucking with them real heavy. And it took off from there.
So when you got out of jail, you kind of just locked in. That was like the pivotal point from the transition from leaving the streets into the industry and kind of cleaning up.
Yeah, because that was my third penitentiary bit. When I came home on that bit, I'm like, man, this shit, I gotta find something.
I was just gonna say, what was different from that one and like the other ones where it kind of made you like decide, like, man, I can't do this shit no more. I gotta get my shit together.
Watching my son born from behind bars and coming home. I got locked up with my baby mother. My child's mother was 2 months pregnant. And when I came home, my son was about 4 years old. So I just didn't want to. And then I was locked up for my oldest daughter being born while I was locked up too. So it was like I ain't want to be one of those fathers that have to raise my kid from behind bars, telling them what not to do, but they looking at me in here. So that's when I started doing some shit different.
Your kids played a big role in it.
Without a doubt, for sure.
And now when you did come home, you dissed everybody in Chicago. You still getting some flack over that. What was that about?
I came home. That's why I understand how these little niggas feel.
Right, you been out.
Yeah, I've been there. So you come home and you feel like these niggas owe you something, but what do they owe me? I got mad because Twister and them ain't give me no features and Crucial Conflict and them wasn't acknowledging me. But who the fuck am I?
But you felt like you put in work in the street.
I put in work in the street, but this is music now. I'm coming home.
You still come
music.
home feeling entitled to that. That was your mentality.
I felt entitled, yeah, without, you know what I'm saying? So I dissed all them. Cap One, Young Bird, Twister, everybody forgave me though. Twister, my man.
So y'all back cool, y'all
the only one that didn't forgive me was Kanye.
Kanye West?
Yeah,
you dissed Kanye? This Kanye is crazy, boy. You was on that.
All of them. He the only one that's like, man, fuck him. I'm not fucking with him ever.
Straight
And
up.
he never fucked with me. But Twister
Do you
did,
regret
Cat
that?
one, fuck him.
Don't call the
You know
girl.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
I don't
talking
need you
about?
anyway,
Go to grave.
bitch.
Chill here. Fuck is you talking about? That's real shit. But so you used to protect out of town rappers, keep them safe in Chicago. Is that like LA where they was checking in both deals? Is that extortion? What is that? Or
It
that's
wasn't
just showing
extortion. That
love?
was my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So Gucci, they was using us though. Gucci was using us. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
paid you for your services.
no, listen, this is
Okay,
what it
tell
wasn't
me.
about money.
Okay.
Right? Gucci had, and this is a true story. You ask JoJo Capone, he gonna tell you this.
Okay.
JoJo and them had a problem with Gucci. They said he can't come to Chicago. They're gonna fuck him up, right? This before I knew JoJo. So Gucci manager reached out to my manager, which is my cousin Sip, and was like, man, I got Gucci man coming through. But it's some GDs saying he can't come through. So we like, man, we ain't no GD, we vice lords. Like, this city, don't nobody run Chicago, period. So I'm like, we gonna make sure he cool. So Gucci come, we make sure he good. Now, I don't know if JoJo Capone, I just know they said some GDs.
Okay.
JoJo called me like, man, why you protecting these niggas, bro? I'm like, man, I ain't protecting these niggas. I didn't know it was y'all, but we making sure they good. We made sure they was good. That's how I linked them up with Gucci. We got in from there. So I made sure he was good, and he like, man. But the blessing with that was because I met Waka. Me and Waka, that's my brother. Like,
So y'all
so
been locked in.
yeah, for sure. So all Gucci did was gave me a couple features and shit like that. But Waka brought me in, and when he gave me that BSM chain and put that stamp on me, I was able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars just off of that alone. So it worked out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, being able to offer that protection, you feel me, like, or tell somebody, like, you good with us, do you think in today's Chicago that's still a possibility? Like you say, nobody runs Chicago, and you feel me, but at that, it used to be like, you feel me, people still have respect. Like you say, even
Right.
if you got a problem with this person, if he with me, he with me, you got to deal with him on your own time.
Right.
In Chicago, as we see, they don't care if you with your kids, your baby mama, your mama, you feel me? So you think that's still possible?
If you had the right shit, like when I move,
sure.
we be, and this is no bullshit. We be 50 to 100 deep, and all strapped up. So motherfucker, even if a person wanted to try something, they still gonna think like,
Right.
you ready
So
to
it
die
ain't so
today?
much
Cause
back then it wasn't even so much about the word or the respect. It was just like, y'all less ain't gonna play with us because we ain't to be played with.
Cause these niggas I got around me gonna shoot that bitch
Yeah,
till
to
it
play.
melt.
Oh, folks,
They-
still great. I get it.
So,
For sure, because you got young boy. You feel me? He talking about he want to come to Chicago. You got some people said it's gonna go up, and you got some people said that he go be cool. In my opinion, I feel like it's all content. I feel
it's
like
all content. They know that boy gonna be cool
Yeah,
because
you
he
gonna-
coming with
security.
Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
got
going
home.
running up against the police like that. Young boy is one of the biggest artists in the world. You know what I'm saying? So he
Yeah, I
got
think
that
in
money.
Chicago, a lot of times we talk shit and
They
people just
just
take it
talk-
serious.
Yeah,
Like, his ass better not come here to be all across the block. Chicago
that.
gang member said young boys banned from Chicago. Like, man,
You know
these
that.
niggas ain't no motherfucking body.
Yeah, can't nobody ban no motherfucker from the city. I used to
So-
say that knowing I can't ban a motherfucker from shit.
In your era though, like what started that? The check-ins and the no-fly zones. Like what was that all about? Was that a thing in your era?
In my era, it was just really relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Connections.
Like, yeah, connections, just building relationships. It wasn't like check in with me to make it here because if I'm being honest, Gucci needed us, but like Waka and Yo Gotti and them and all of them, they didn't need us. They had security. They moved right. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty much just being there and being able to really, it helped us just as much as it helped them. Because I built like real relationships with all of them.
Is it just like a rapper or a hip hop thing? Cause like, okay, when you get like athletes, bigger white people, big comedians, all them people come in, they ain't gotta deal with that. Like, is that just like an urban thing when you and it's like Chicago, California, as black people, we just feel like we gotta do that because other people just come to Chicago and ain't get
For
sure
sure.
about nothing. But I guess if you come into the trenches, you gotta know where to go, who to deal with, type shit.
Because the trench is full of the vultures. That's where the vultures at. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna always try and figure out a way to milk a motherfucker, squeeze a motherfucker out of something. And we only do it to each other. And that's where I got the problem with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't do it to nobody else. Anybody can come in our community. The Chinese
Do
man
whatever.
can come and
Make
sell
money,
hair.
whatever.
The Latin man can push his corn through there, sell the corn. The people gonna buy it. The people from other places come and open up stores. Let you come out there. They like, who the fuck this nigga is doing this shit? Yeah,
What you do?
so
Trying
it's
to
just
figure out
our
what you
people.
doing wrong. Yeah,
That's it.
just does. You spoke on being friends with Yo Gotti. You feel me? You knew his big brother.
Yeah, that was my brother. And I love Juk.
Look, yeah.
Yeah.
So how was it like? How was it finding out about the death and everything that was going on in Memphis?
That was fucked up, man. Juk was a good nigga. Like despite what people heard and all of that, I don't know nothing about that. I know who he was to me.
Right.
A good nigga, solid nigga, real. You know what I'm saying? And
Sure.
we've been locked in for years, 15, 18 years or something like that. Always been solid, always been 100, always been a good nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get caught up in like the Memphis politics down there with like the Dolph CMG type situation where it was like you had to kind of pick a side or you was forced to pick a side by you being not already with Yo Gotti now?
You know what? I ain't gonna say I had to pick a side, but I stayed on this side.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have nothing to do with they war or they beef, but one thing, that's how people end up dead.
For sure. Playing in between.
You playing in between. So it's like I didn't know Dolph. You know what I'm saying? I respected Dolph for being a young black man doing this thing, entrepreneur doing this thing. But I knew Gotti and them. I knew his mama. I knew them my people. So I just stayed out the way of that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get in the middle of that. I just stayed on my side.
Sure.
Period. Even when I went to Memphis, when I go to Memphis, I fuck with Gotti and them people, but I got my own people down in Memphis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I go down there, they bring them choppers out and make sure I'm get in and out. You know what I'm saying? So and they ain't on their side, you know, so it was just under the mob type thing. I go down there and I'm good.
All right, let's talk Tyrant now. What made you transition from all this going on, this whole life of rapping and crime in the streets? What made you finalize it with, I'm going to be all right, I want to start writing movies?
I was laying in the bed, me and my wife laying down, watching my homie Coach Steele movie. He got a movie called Can I Get Some?
Okay.
I'm watching the movie, and I'm like, damn, after it went off, I said, man, I'm finna write a movie. I can do this. He did this. I can do this.
For sure.
I started writing the movie. In 3 days, I had it done. Now, previously,
you wrote Tyrant 1 in 3 days.
I wrote the movie called And Just Like That with
like
me and
that.
Queen Key.
Right.
Me and Queen Key. That was
yeah,
my first
that
movie.
one.
I wrote that in 3 days. I wrote Tyrant 1 in 4 days. It was 4 days. This is a fact. Okay. So Mike Epps had been telling me, that's my homie. He like, man, Bo, I'm telling you, Chicago wide open, man. You just gotta, man, write these movies. I'm gonna help you. I'm like, you got? He like, yeah, I got you. So when I wrote Tyrant, he saw. He said, oh, you got one. It's finna go. You finna go through the roof. Yeah, for sure. I shot that motherfucker. Took my bread, shot it. And that motherfucker went off. It went crazy. I said, damn. I saw what came in off that. I'm like, hell yeah. I ain't got to deal with the street politics.
For sure.
I go in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Bully. Shout out to the Avenue. You know what I'm saying? My man Jay for letting us use a lot of his spots for shooting. We went through there and shot a classic, and I was able to bring in people from all over the city and give them opportunity. People who they know they options in the movie. They didn't care. They like, man, I want to get in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that was the best thing about it, to be able to try and give opportunity to all sides of the city, doing something positive.
What's your target audience? Like, who you think you trying to what group people you trying to impact the most?
I want to impact the trenches with them, bro, to show them that you can make it up out of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to go back to the trenches and give it up for the trenches.
Real talk. Go to grave. And like that's just something that just like once you put the movie out there, your first movie when you seen the impact that it had, was that kind of what fueled that? Like, man, I can help everybody. I can put everybody in the city on. Or is it something that you came in with, like when you wrote it and you seen it, like, man, I'm finna get everybody in Chicago and I want them to be a part of it. Like, how was that process?
When I first made it, I said, damn, this shit hard. I see this being like a hood classic. So when I put that one out, because it was only supposed to be one part. The end of part 1 was supposed to show me and my son died, to show motherfucker, to teach a lesson like, be careful before you get in the streets, because ain't no guarantee you can get out. Just because you change your life don't mean the people
around you change.
for sure.
An important message.
So that's what I want to put out there. When I put it out the first day, that bitch went through the roof. Tubi hit me and said, man, I seen too many people get rich like this. If you can come up with a part 2.
So Tubi reached out to you.
They reached. I wasn't making a part 2. It wasn't no part 2. It was over with. We was finna shoot a movie when Rico get here. Tell you, we was finna shoot next a movie called Clarity's Revenge, featuring Rico and Burn Poe that I wrote for them. I wrote that movie, so we was gonna shoot that next. When Tyrant did what it did, and they reached out to me and say, if you can come up with a part 2, come with a series after that, you gone. And I said, what? I went right back to the lab. I wrote Tyrant 2 in 7 days, 1 week, the whole thing, all the lines, all the words in a week.
So when you writing the scripts, you actually writing it like line for line, like all this, because it's not like improvised where you just giving a scenario and it's like, all right, this what it's about. You giving line for line, like
real,
okay.
like
you
the script you got, like when you was reading that, I wrote all that shit, everything.
And you
everything.
You the sole writer, or you bring in writers?
I do it. Ain't nobody wrote one line on nothing I done done.
Yeah,
nothing.
For sure. Now, how did you lock in with Alvin Elmore? You feel you got a team around you. How you put your team together?
Alvin been with me. He was shooting my videos for years, so I've been locked
videos.
Music.
Oh, y'all been locked in for a while.
Yeah, well, when I was doing music, he shot. We've been locked in for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So he was with me. He like, man, bro, I'm with you on this. Whatever you want to do, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And he shot in Just Like That by himself, and then he shot Tyrant 1. Just him and one other cameraman, him and Solo visuals.
It was a time you was dealing with a Amari Blaze mom, right? She was
she was one of the she was one of the producers. Okay. She was the producer on and Just Like That.
So what's the difference from that? What's the difference from, like, okay, we know the writer to write the script. What's the difference from like the director and the producer, executive producer, all these words?
I'm the executive producer.
Okay.
So the executive producer is the one who funded.
Okay.
The bread, he's the big boy. Yeah.
For sure.
The director is the one who directed. Tell you, act like this, do like this. I need you this shot.
He basically picturing what we gonna see on the screen.
Without a doubt. The producer, their job is to protect the budget, make sure that everything is ran accordingly, so that you don't
like the manager type managing it.
They do it all. So Breezy Films, I give her credit, and I take my hat off to her because she a dog. She was doing that. And she was doing like first AD work. She was assisting the director. She really hands on with everything.
Y'all collaborating with Tyrant 2 or the series, any of the upcoming projects?
She did. She was on Tyrant 1 and 2.
Okay.
Tyrant, the series, Cassandra Bell came on.
Right.
So she's the producer on that. You know what I'm saying? Breezy had a bunch of other stuff, projects that she had to do, and then she had got picked up for this tour. So she had to go on the road on that tour with Maxwell and somebody else, Lettucey. Sure. So, you know, we got to keep it going. And Cassandra Bell was right there, and then she came in and brought a whole different element to the games, which
a whole different
different.
So
you know, it took
different this time.
Oh, it's different. It's different. Like, this was an experience.
What's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm at Iron Team Studios, where they had the best mixing and mastering and the top-notch security, cameras everywhere, so you can feel secure and safe while you record your music. You can also come and record your content. And if you're interested in starting a podcast, or if you need a location to film your podcast, your set can look like this. We got A1 quality, A1 cameras, A1 production. Come tap in with my people. You can book your time slot at www.ionteam.com. Lock in. You pull a lot of hot heads under your wing, you feel me? You give them an opportunity. You ever ran into one where you just couldn't say, but it's like, you got to get the fuck out. I can't do this. You become a detriment to me if you're comfortable talking about it. Or you can talk about a situation without actually naming a person.
No, if it was somebody, I'd say their name. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get the fuck.
No, I want to say what it was.
For sure.
But to be real with you, never. Like they always show me the utmost respect. Cause I'm not gonna even fuck with you if you don't respect me in that manner. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I peep that and like, nah, I ain't fucking with him.
Okay, now how do you determine that? Because like a lot of us, we got internet characters, and that can kind of shun people away. I know me in specific, you feel me? I could be a little ruthless on the internet, and people can be a little, I ain't gonna say intimidated, but it kind of people don't know how to deal with you. And it seems like when people meet me in person, that's when they be like, oh yeah, she cool, I want to fuck with her.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
how do you determine that sometimes?
I holler at anybody. So when I'm hollering, just like with you, when we chopped it up, I'm like, man, she's solid. She ain't, that's just what she doing for the internet. I can peep that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to think. I was at 17. I had the whole north side, so I had to sit back and be able
observe
to
and
get
not
everything, signs and symbols. So if I see something while we talking, now it is some shorties that wanted to fuck with me, and I just ain't fuck with them.
Right.
So I seen things and just ain't fuck with them. Like, no, I ain't gonna fuck with him. But if I fucked with you, I saw something in you, and usually they come very respectful. They come peaceful, and man, big homie. I can feel the sincerity, and I can see when the motherfucker just playing. You know,
Because it takes sincerity, because you have some long ass filming days. It's been times where you film 16, 17 hours, you feel me? So with that, have you met anyone people where it was like they signed up for it, but once they got to seeing how it was going, it was like, man, this is a little too much for me. I gotta kind of fall back.
Yeah, one or two people, but the majority of the people be like, I want to get in this shit. I see I know where it's going.
Know where it's going. Fuck it, we in it to stay for sure. I don't even I gotta film this day, my whole day gone.
Yeah, for real. But a lot of people know it ain't just, it's with the filming, the music and film industry. It's a hurry up and wait game. So hurry up and get here and be prepared to wait and sit around until your part come. So they pretty much know. And I let them know, like, now, if you ain't built for this, then
you do tell people before, hey, look, if you can't stay, don't you go now, for sure. I just lost my question. I was gonna say something with that, but outside of that, any actors that you got and like your proud way was like your proudest moment was like you got them and you turned them up or you kind of turned their life around.
Yeah, you know what? Like I watched Tay the actor do his thing for a long time. The notoriety that he getting from Tyrant 2 is like, it feel good to see him, because he like, man, bro, I'll be in stores now, people stop. It feel good. And right before I came in, my homie Bully, they and Breezy, they call themselves making merch. They making merch in 1 and 2. They hit me like, bro, I'm turning up everywhere I'm going. Motherfuckers is stopping me. So it feel good to shine a spotlight on good people in the city, because we started doing music together years ago, and a lot of them didn't get their shine or they break. You know what I'm saying? Even after putting in that hard work. So to see that happen, you know what I'm saying?
So you think it's easier to break into like the entertainment as far as the movies over the artists, and the music is a little easier with the movies?
It's hard any way it go, because that's why, I'm gonna be real, that's why when a lot of the producers and directors in the city felt some type of way, that they felt like we've been shooting movies and doing this shit forever, and this nigga come, he ain't did shit, and he done blew past all us. You know what I'm saying?
You told me, you said they ain't gonna be mad at you. You said you ain't even audition. You came in and you got lines. I'm in multiple episodes.
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
they gonna feel type of okay.
People, if I show you my DM, I promise you, my DM is full of motherfuckers like, man, bro, can I get in this motherfucker? I need the auditions. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with who I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And and then it feel good, like with the management team. We manage Rico, Oh So Funny, Burn Pole, Tay the actor.
Oh no, I didn't know that. So you manage content creators too?
Yeah, they signed on that with RTS management. Rico, Oh So Funny, Burn Pole, Larita Victory, Tay the actor.
Okay,
I got all them signed.
Yeah, talk to us about RTS. So you are entertainment
manage. Yeah. So what I used to do, manage music artists, right? So I had L Hitter. I got him his deal. I did all that shit. I managed him. I helped get a lot of artists they deals, from Sicko Mob to I helped put little more in a position where, you know what I'm saying, plugged him with Capitol Records. You know what I'm saying? Ruger, his lawyer, Navarro, I linked all that up. I helped a lot of people, you know, gave them connection and shit like that. So the music shit, I wanted to get away from that because these music artists is different. So like, if it's going good, it's all them. The minute something go bad,
It's all you.
it's your fault.
For
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to let that go. Like I managed him. I had Big Boss Damo. I had Caps. I had a lot of artists. I wanted to get away from that. So then when I ran
It's
into
crazy that we talk about this because it leads us to the hot seat. We got a segment called the hot seat where things get a little intense. And it's crazy that just naturally kind of just went that way because the hot seat question is, did you abandon your artist to manage music?
did I
I'm
ban?
sorry, did you abandon your artist to manage movies, to do movies? Like basically like just kind of left them hanging to go chase their dreams?
No, I let them all go. Before I, no, listen.
Explain that. Sound like abandonment.
No. No, listen. Wait. No. Before I did one movie, before I wrote a movie,
Okay.
I let every artist go.
Oh, so you wasn't actively managing
I
when
wasn't.
you started movies?
Yeah, I wasn't
Okay.
managing. I told everybody. I said, look, I don't want to do music no more or fuck with artists because they was online. You know, they get upset if one artist get a little more attention or you do something for this artist and
Become
don't do it for them.
competition.
But at the end of the day, it's like with any, even at home, you might have two kids. You know, this kid need a little more attention because he's fucking up right here. You got it under
It's gonna
control.
make the other kid a little jealous, and yeah.
You know, so
Yeah,
I was
rivalry.
dealing with a lot of that. So I got to the point to what the fuck? Y'all grown motherfuckers. I'm done with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
But so it wasn't never like, okay, so you was managed, like you say, you was managing L Hitler. Y'all had a situation. So when y'all kind of separated, it wasn't like about contract issues and like bad business, nothing
No,
like
I
that.
let him go. Like
Y'all just kind of went y'all separate ways.
without a doubt. He hit me and he was like, man, you know how much time I got left on my contract. I say, well, you can get out today. No, I ain't saying
I
it
know,
in a
but
bad way.
yeah, it was just like
I'm
I
not-
ain't holding you. Like,
I ain't holding
yeah, for
nobody.
sure.
That's what I'm saying. I don't hold nobody. And me and him cool right now. That's
sure.
that's my little brother. He hit me up a
Probably
couple
it'll
times.
I don't know. It'll make me respect the person more if we in a situation. Because I was in a situation with a manager where it's just like it wasn't working for neither one of us, and it was just like,
you let it go.
you got a couple of months left. Can I go? She was like, hey, go. You feel me? So it kind of make you respect that person, and y'all be able to have a relationship. As opposed to when I'm telling you it ain't working, and you want to hold me. Like, what the fuck you want to hold me back for? That's where it kind of create.
No, for
issues.
sure. And he
For
hit
sure.
me like, you know, like, man, let's put it back together and get it going. Like this was recently. I got the messages, but I'm not. I told him I'm gonna chop it up with him and chop it up, but I'm really not. Music is not where I want to
Ain't
go.
your focus right
Nah,
now.
at
For
all.
sure.
Man. It's too much. But I still wish him well and want to see. I want to see him and Tutu and Big Boss Damo and Shawnice, everybody, Shigo Cream, everybody
For sure.
that was on my management team. I want to see them succeed and do great things, man.
Now, if you was to get back into music, if there's something that you
I
didn't
ain't.
do, but what? Okay, hypothetically speaking, what would you do different?
Man, I think I couldn't do nothing different. I
You
did
it all.
good.
For sure.
I didn't rob nobody.
For sure.
I didn't fuck over nobody with their money. I taught them all business, how to get their LLCs, get bank
Financial
accounts,
literacy.
do everything. I did all that for these artists. Put them in rooms that they never should have been in. Put them on stages that they never should have been on. Put them in, you know what I'm saying, in front of crowds of thousands. Took them on the road with me. I did everything I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But like I tell them, I can't make the people fuck with you.
For
The
sure.
people gotta fuck with you.
So you really want another know your end that you felt like, all right, I fucked up here. I could have did this different. It was more so like it just didn't work out.
Yeah, well, you know, it's always some things that we could do different.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody perfect,
For
so
sure. I get it. But
probably
there's
gave a
nothing you
little
could think of
attention.
off the top
But
of the head.
overall,
Yeah.
when I'm talking about the overall, the broad scheme of things.
So.
is I pretty much live that, and that's why they all still fuck with me and be like, man, big bro, I'm still big bro.
El Hitter had actually spoke on you in his J Main interview, I believe.
Yeah.
And he was saying like, you feel me, it's all love. It was
He can't say nothing bad about me. None of them motherfuckers can. like, I ain't did nothing. I was good to them.
Straight up, that's real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a time where you had the hottest podcast in the city. Why you end it?
Cause man, that podcast is different too.
Yeah, it is.
If you want that traction, you gotta be messy.
Yeah.
And I be moving around too crazy. I don't want, cause I know what I'm gonna do to somebody, and I know what somebody will do to me.
For sure.
So I don't even want to put myself in that position of where I have to kill somebody or let a motherfucker kill me.
Like my ass in the house. But so, what's your current relationship with co-host Chella H?
That's my sister. I love Chella. Yeah, we locked in forever.
So it was something that just kind of ran its course.
Yeah,
nothing wrong happened between y'all two.
No, ain't nothing go wrong. The studio that we was doing it out of had shut down and some things had happened. So while we was waiting on that to get back together, I had started venturing out doing other things, and then she was doing other things. And that's
you ever thinking about relaunching?
She want to relaunch. She be tagging me, telling the people to get on me like it's both fault. But like I told her, if we relaunch, I got to make sure that it's done right and that I got the time to dedicate to that because I got
right now it's like
I got so much shit with the movies. Like it's like when you got a train that's rolling and then that motherfucker picking up steam. I ain't trying to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. If I know that this is where my bread and butter is, let me focus. Get this the
solely
attention
on this.
that you need.
For sure. I agree with that. What was one of your worst guests and one of your best guests when you was in a podcasting game?
The best guest was I want to say that Duck interview. Like FBG Duck interview was one of the best interviews that we had. And Bump J, we kicked it off with Bump J.
Okay.
So that was one of the best. I think one of the worst was we really ain't had no bad ones though. The one that we got the most flack on was Fendi Boy.
Oh man,
we got some flack on him, but I was like, what the fuck? He wasn't bad to me.
You didn't know what the
fuck. I ain't know what was going on, but the people was at my ass for that. I
get caught up in that all the time. I think for me it was the girl Lil K with the just recently stuff with Scoom. I bring her down, we talking, hey, Nene, you see back the old little Scoom? Said, man, that little girl ain't do nothing. The internet is relentless.
The internet, it's rough.
And like you say, it is kind of hard when you're not messy. I think I kind of breastfed because I'm funny, so it kind of they kind of like substitute it. But yeah, it is hard when you ain't messy, and we're into the mess. And I'm a little messy. I'm evenly balanced. You feel me? It's like it's a balance. I know who to be more serious
and who to be messy with.
Play with, and then you can kind of get it from people questions because some people come in looking for a viral moment and want to come get trolled and trolled.
For sure.
I can't just go off there and like if I ask you something, you give me a goofy ass answer, or you forget a goofy ass interview because I know like this is what you're trying to do, and they appreciate it. A lot of people understand that's the way to get into the algorithm. So
without a doubt,
yeah, I just try to feel each guest out for sure. Upcoming projects, anything you working on outside the series?
No, we focused on that.
So, we focused on Tyrant.
Tyrant, like father, like son. It's out now. It's going crazy. 1 and 2 going crazy.
For sure.
We got her in the series. I can't tell you what she gonna be doing in it.
Talking on we're gonna let y'all know on the next one. Y'all finna see for sure.
The series coming after that. That's already shot. We got the first season shot already for season 1 shot. Then I think right after, before we start on season 2, we got Clarity's Revenge, which is a comedy. With starring Burn Poe and Rico So Funny. Oh yeah, for sure.
It back a little bit.
We pushed it back, but we probably knocked that out before we start season 2. But either because it ain't gonna take that long to knock that out. So
I want to workaholics.
Yeah, I can't stop.
You filming every day for all day, every day, 24 hours a day. It ain't gonna take long to get nothing done. Right?
We knocking that shit out.
Better start filming season 2. We just finished series 1, so
for real,
we working. We'll be in tech. We're all this working. How you doing mentally?
I'm great.
Oh yeah, I'm great. No complaints.
No complaints.
Everything goes. The family, the career, everything.
Family good. Business is good. kids and everybody good, man.
For sure.
The artists that I'm managing, I'm thankful to have artists like Rico and Poe and Larita and you know what I'm saying, Tay.
Managing comedians easier than managing
Without a
artists.
doubt. Without a doubt.
For sure.
Yeah, I ain't gotta deal with all the they ops. These artists got so many ops and shit. I don't know who your fucking op is. I'm over here minding my business and I get hit in my head for some shit I don't know shit about. Fuck that music shit. I don't want to have nothing. I'm gonna put it on this camera. Keep that music shit away from me.
That's your camera.
Get that music shit away from me. I don't want to have shit to do with it.
Period.
Keep your ops with you.
Period.
I ain't got no
Great. Me neither. Straight up. I agree with you. Like I say, I appreciate you
I
for coming
appreciate
to sit
you.
down with me. This is definitely a good interview. You feel me? I enjoy it. It's all love. I can't wait till the series
but
drop. See what else coming.
Man, we coming, so stay posted. Stay
So make
tuned.
sure y'all go on Tubi. Y'all go stream Tyrant 1 and 2 and be looking out for the series because we don't start working and we got the hottest shit in the city. Go on, pop it to them.
Man, you already know. Ain't nobody fucking with what the fuck we doing, man. I wish you would. I wish you could, but you can't because there's only one David Ruffin. Our shit come out the gate doing what the fuck it do. I'm talking about millions of views out the motherfucking gate.
Period.
Everybody be talking, oh, I'm doing this. We did these numbers. Fuck that, show
For
it.
the grave, for sure.
We doing it for real.
We sure they putting it in their face.
Putting it in
period.
their face, and I'm not apologetic with it. But I do want to shout out all the film directors that's doing it in the city. The Will Gates, the Bo G's, the Hypno Carlitos, the Billy Ray Valentines, the Breezy Films, the Cassandra Bells, it's too many to name if I left you out. If you from Chicago and you doing your thing, I salute you. Keep doing your thing, man. One person get through the door, that just open up the door for everybody else. And I'm trying to get Chicago on the map like Detroit is, where we take over.
Take
You
over.
know what I'm saying?
One more question before we get out of here. How do you feel about people kind of putting Tubi at like the bottom? Like, oh, well, that's Tubi. This is a Tubi movie. That's Tubi. How you feel about that? Because Greco told me he made $100,000 off Tubi. Man, son.
Listen, I made hundreds of thousands off Tubi. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you what I made off of Tubi. And
Have me ready to go write my script.
I'm telling you,
Have me write some shit.
people talk that shit. Tubi it's for us. Like if we ain't the people who ain't made it to the Netflix status or the major motion picture status, you gotta start somewhere.
For sure.
Now it is a lot of bullshit on Tubi, but our shit ain't like a Tubi movie.
y'all
You know what I'm
shit
saying?
Netflix,
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we shooting for. But I get it because a lot of people put bullshit on Tubi. But you know, I don't get it. I don't get upset about that because it's a Tubi movie, but it's better than a Tubi movie, and it's paying a whole lot of money.
Hey, yo,
so,
you set the standard.
yeah, I ain't fucking around. What you think we playing? Fucking around? I ain't fucking around.
Period. It's all love. I'm just a girl from Chicago. Bo Dill, the big homie. It's all love. Until next time.
All love.
Thank y'all for tuning in. If you want to be a guest on my next episode, or if you want to be a sponsor on the next episode, hit that link. You can send me some merch. I can promote you, tag you on my Instagram socials. We can collaborate. So hit me up, hit that link. Let's lock in. Let's work.